Okay, first up, we're going to hit this place, the Vintage Mall. It's apparently having a going out of business sale. I think it's mostly furniture, but I actually got records here one time, although it was kind of a mistake, a story I'll tell you about later, but I'm going to go look anyway.
Yeah, so I got too excited about buying a box of old 7-inch records, wheeling and dealing, and then ending up with a bunch of basically lame 70s pop records. And you can see right now, this looks like there's no records, a few CDs, mostly just like furniture, probably from like estate sales.
All right, so this is another pot and gold pawn shop here in Camden. So I've been here before. This guy has good records, but this guy knows what he has. So, like, you'll find Northern Soul, but he knows what they are. So I'm probably not going to find any deals, but I might find something cool. So same records I've seen before. Not really in a position to do any filming there. And political talk that makes Rachel look like a liberal hero.
Okay, so the next part of this story was I was trying to find this place called Tennessee River Flea Market, and I put the address in the GPS, and I was driving around in this really weird, hilly, backwoodsy area, and this picture I borrowed from Google View because I never did find the place, but I've checked like the Google reviews, and like people are still going there and making reviews. Some of the reviews say that this place is pretty cool. Some of the reviews are saying this place is a huge waste of time. So I guess if I'm ever back in the area, maybe I'll give it another go to try to find this place. If I had looked at this picture before, maybe that would have helped, or I don't know what happened, but I had like a GPS fail that day.
All right, so we're going to see what the bargain hut is about between Parsons and Perryville. Okay, we've reached this place called the Warehouse Market. It certainly looks like a warehouse. I have no idea if it's just going to be like tools and building stuff or what, but we'll go take a look. All right, well, it's a vendor mall, so there's hopes. So far, nothing, but there's hope. Okay, we've reached the lower level. Boombox, guitar. So for a place that sure looked like it would have records, I mean, I was expecting shitty records, but I couldn't find a single piece of vinyl, a few sad CDs, bunches of DVDs, terrible piped-in music. Yeah, strikeout. Right, we're in Lexington, so we're going to try this place, and then right next door is the Trading Post. Well, these places have been remarkably vinyl free, these antique stores. Oh, let's keep trying. Alright, well, we're in the downtown here. We got the famous Chinese restaurant, we got the gift garden. There is an antique mall nearby, but I'm just walking around checking things out. Here's their court square. They went for brutalist. So I wonder if they had a tornado or a fire at some point and lost their original courthouse. I don't even know if I'm walking the right way for the picking place that I had found. We got the plate lunch place. We got the brutalist bank. Yeah. All right. We did the Chinese food. Now we'll do the mall. Hey, I finally found records. Notice these are old albums. Well, that was very quick. I finally did find one small box of records. They were conveniently labeled as old albums, $2 each. They were correct. They were old and undesirable. Of course, you could have marked them as vintage albums and sold them for $5 each. I wouldn't have bought them then either. Well, so far the highlight of today has been the buffet lunch at the famous Chinese restaurant, which was just your standard Americanized Chinese food, but still better than the records. Apparently, maybe selling vinyl is illegal in this part of Tennessee. I can't find any of the 7 genres of music here. All right, so we have another potential place here. I like their sign on the sides, that's why I'm walking over. We've got Caroline Ray's Outlet Mall. And we have the Man Cave, we have tools, hardware, sports, hunting gear, car parts, collectibles, and much more. Records are collectible. Haven't condition checked any of these yet. But if they're in decent shape, there's some decent deals, even if I don't get any. I have to look up who that guy is. Ooh, the Ventures Christmas album. So I've already explained you only need Headhunter, not the Blitz by Crocus. And some of you will deny we're not in Eddie Moneyville, so I can leave the Eddie Money behind. Be talking about this record a little bit later from the other booth. Here's the Man Cave part. So we have chairs. Men like to sit on chairs. Nike t-shirts. Men like to wear Nike t-shirts. And all sorts of signs. And we got toy trucks. Men like toy trucks. And Elvis. And toy cars. Apparently men don't like records. Although men like cassettes. I guess they do. Alright, so this record was sealed. It was $5, 1979, listed as country rock, garage rock. He's looking pretty 50s, throwback-ish. Conflicting Discogs information, like a $30 Australian press, US press, never sold. So it seems pretty rare and potentially cool, and we can make a sealed video out of it. Alright, so I've been to this place twice. It changed hands between the first and second time. The first time there were some records here. Second time there weren't any, but I happened just to be passing through this town, so I might as well check. Not totally vinyl free. So it was as lame as I remembered, so unless I'm directly driving through this town, no reason to come here for the foreseeable future. Alright, so it's a couple months later, and I've been still sitting on this sealed Ronnie Noble and the Sonics Neon Nights. It's from 1979, but he's looking like a 50s throwback guy. You can see I got it for $4.99 from booth number 14 at that Caroline Ray's Antique Mall. I'd never been to before. It wasn't really that great of an antique mall. And here's what the back looks like. There's Ronnie Nobles, Don Andrews, Don McCool, and Jay McGuffey. And looks like they might have been out of Texas. And Discography information. So you can see listed as country rock, garage rock, so I'll be interested in that. If you want to buy it on Discogs, the cheapest one is $20. 20 to $24. And so right now it's listed as one person has, one person wants. So we should open it, and then we should listen to it. So, there's no hype sticker to bother saving. Alright, we've opened it. So there we go. And so we've got a discolored sleeve, and it's on IRS records, but I'm pretty sure that's not the IRS records we're thinking of. This one actually says 1986 on the bottom. It says 1979 on Discogs, so don't quite know what's going on there. Let me look at the Discogs entries. Let me see if they had pictures. Yeah, it looked the same in there, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with the date, so maybe it's actually a later record than that. I don't know. But we're going to go put it on for you.